Nadia and Valerie were like two sides of the same coin. They were best friends, inseparable since childhood. Their worlds, however, were completely different. Nadia in a small, cozy apartment. Simple life, small joys, smell of rain on a warm day, a good book, not much money but a full heart, happiness from moments, not things, her genuine smile, warm and welcoming, belief in kindness above all else. Valerie in a mansion like a fairy tale castle, closets of designer clothes, cars that shone like jewels. She could buy anything, yet quiet sadness in big empty rooms. A shadow money couldn't chase away. Everything, yet feeling like nothing. Looking at Nadia with quiet envy, their friendship bridged two worlds, secrets under the stars on Nadia's small balcony, laughing until they hurt, even while shopping in expensive stores. Nadia brought warmth to Valerie's gilded cage. Valerie showed Nadia glamour and ease. They believed their bond unbreakable, sisters in every way. One sunny afternoon, Nadia brought someone special to meet Valerie. His name was David. He was Nadia's boyfriend. His smile was as kind as Nadia's. His eyes were gentle. He held Nadia's hand as if it was the most precious thing in the world. He worked a simple job and didn't have much, but his love for Nadia was rich and deep. Nadia was so happy. She wanted to share this wonderful part of her life with her best friend. She wanted Valerie to see the man who made her heart sing. Valerie smiled when she met David. But behind her polite smile, something shifted. It was like a storm gathering on a calm sea. She saw the way David looked at Nadia. She saw the pure, uncomplicated love they shared. And in that moment, she wanted it. She wanted that look for herself. A seed of jealousy, dark and ugly, was planted in her heart. She had all the money in the world, but she had never been looked at with such adoration. She saw in David something she could not buy, and she decided she had to have it. The next week, Valerie made a plan. She called David. She offered him a job at her father's company. A few days later, David disappeared. He did not answer Nadia's calls. Panic crept into Nadia's heart. She called Valerie, crying, scared. Valerie pretended concern. She promised to use all her resources. She told Nadia not to worry.
Don't need to report it to police. I'll find him. Don't panic. Everything will be okay.
In the next day, Valerie went to Nadia crying and said to Nadia, "If I tell you something, would you believe me?" "Yes, why not?" "Wait a minute, why you crying? Why you crying for—" No, darling, sit down, Valerie. You can talk to me. I'm there for you, and you like a sister to me, Valerie. Why do you think I'll not believe you? Did someone hurt you? You can talk to me if anyone hurt you. I'll deal with them. Valerie, I love you. Listen, I love you so much, Valerie. Nadia, I know, and I love you too. But I don't know how to start, and I don't think you gonna believe me, Valerie. You makes me worry what is wrong. Nadia crying harder and said, David invited me over one day, and I don't know how I get to his bed. What? What did you say, Valerie? Nadia crying confused and denied to believe. Valerie said, I know you'll never believe me, but even everything David did, I still help you searching for him. Maybe that's why he left the country. Nadia screaming, crying, and said, shut up. I don't believe David will do such nasty things. David is not like that. Did you mean he rape you? Gosh, but... Valerie, look at her with a sad face. You wants to make me believe this? Valerie, just tell me this is a very silly joke. But David always respect you. But Nadia, I'm not lying. Think a little bit why he left the country, Valerie, when I call you. You were saying you'll help me search for him, why you didn't tell me. But Nadia, there's a lot of people was there by the time anyway. I thought you were a sister, but all you care is your man. Valerie get very mad and left. But Nadia went cold, confused, crying, and don't know what to believe. In the evening, Valerie went to where she paid to kidnap David and said to David, did you remember the last time I came to your house asking you to spend a night with me? What did you do? That's why you kidnapped me? But you're my girlfriend, best friend. David said, David, oh please shut up, and I don't care that you're my best friend boyfriend, and all you did is refusing me and you throw me out like I was nothing. You'll pay for this. You play with fires. You deny to power women like me. The only chance you have, I love you. Nobody should disobey me. But David, reply, Valerie, Nadia really love you as a sister. And did you ever love her? Did Nadia ever love anyone? David said, why you say that? When I realized how faithful you were to her, I think she don't deserve you, and lets me ask you. David, did I have a problem? Why she always get the good man? Why you don't love me? Never mind, darling, I'll give you everything you needs. Nadia can't do nothing for you, and Nadia, not even prettier than me. Just look at me, look how pretty sexy I'm, and David, I'm very rich. And you work in my dad company, remember, if I get you fired, what would you be? Just married me? Listen, Valerie, you're a very beautiful woman, but I don't love you. Why you can't understand? Please leave us alone. I'll keep all this in secret like it's never happened. Just let me go, please, said David. But Valerie madly said, why you don't love me? What's wrong? Did I'm not pretty? I've everything a man will search for? David shake his head. Answer me, okay, you don't have an answer, right? Valerie, very mad, throwing things and breathing very hard. She said, okay, holding a knife. Listen, after you were throw me out from your house, I'd try hard to give up on you and to put you out my mind, but you were complicate things, David. I can't put you out my mind. So now I feel I don't need one night, I need you for life. I never seen a man so faithful and romantic, respectful, and the way you looks at her so amazing. I need all this so I can't lost you. I won't lost you for nothing, not for a woman that always fuck on you. What? What did you say? David said. No, I don't believe you. She's not like that. David, I don't care. You don't believe me, and you don't need to believe me. She's my best friend, remember. Anyway, I don't care. You don't love me. Just married me. Let me love you, and you'll love me if you don't do what I ask. You'll never see Nadia. David said, What did you mean? Your pretty women will not last too long. After hearing this, David was getting lost and scared. He can't talk and answer anything. His blood ran cold. He remembered how those guards grabbing him in the parking garage, forcing him into a car. But he agreed just to protect Nadia, but he feel betrayal like a knife twisting in his heart. And think about what Valerie said about Nadia. But Dave, who was one of those kidnapped, that in love with Valerie, raced through the mansion. Valerie asked her to forgot about him and married him. She refused Dave's proposal. Dave said, But I did everything you asked me here. Your money, I don't need to be a part of your evil plans, and David will never love you. Valerie asked Dave to leave. Dave left, mad. Valerie go to David's father and telling him that David raped her. So David should married her, but David's father tells her he don't know where David is. 2 weeks they left David tied in from his house, and David's father see him easily, grab him from the floor and get him inside the house. His father asking David why he raped Valerie, but David don't have no answer to that. The door knocked, he went out and get it.
Nadia tasked David, What have you done? Where have you been? How could you do this to Valerie?
David trying to explain, Nadia turned her back, he shocked and raging. The illusion shattered. David trying to stop her going, Nadia slapping him and refused to listen. And she left Nadia get to her house crying. She heard her door knocking. She go open the door and she see Dave, and he explain her everything and show her video how Valerie was torturing David. Nadia rethank Dave and go by running to David's house. She see David in the street. They did not need to speak. They knew what they had to do. They had to escape. They had to get away from this country and friendships of lies. They had to get away from the darkness that had consumed Valerie. Their only thought was to be free, to be together. They ran out. Yes. They ran down the long driveway. They left behind the world of wealth. They left behind privilege. They left behind a beautiful but poisonous trap. They rentals a small car. They driven onto the open road. The cool night air filled their lungs. They didn't have a plan. They didn't have to much money. They had only each other. Holding hands as they driven into the darkness, they had everything they truly needed. It was a frantic, desperate flight towards freedom. As the first light of dawn painted the sky pink and orange, they finally stopped. Miles away, breathless and exhausted, they were safe. They were together, their faces illuminated by the new day. They walked toward the rising sun, leaving the shadows behind.